Russell Robinson Water Well Service and Wellman here, guys. I want to show y'all exactly how the galvanized system works on a submersible here, guys. So I got the system running. You hear the pump just came on. And you heard the air bubbles just go into the tank, guys. So that's the air going into the tank exactly the way I explained to y'all is supposed to happen when the pump comes back on at around 40. It pushes air into the tank every time it comes on. So those air bubbles is what you should hear. Now we're going to wait for the system to build on up and kick off, and I'm going to show y'all the Schrader valve underneath. So that's a double tap check valve. And now you hear the Schrader pulling back. Now if I hold my finger on this, guys, air will not pull back into the line. Notice I got my finger over the Schrader valve. It's pulling a suction against my finger right now, very light. But with my finger over the top of this, it cannot pull air back into the line. So what that means is if we were to put a cap on this, a Schrader valve cap right here, guys, this system would waterlog because every time the pump would come on, it would never put air into the tank. Now I'm going to release my finger, and now you hear the air. So the water's falling back to the water table, guys, and it's pulling air in through the Schrader valve. That air, when the pump comes back on, is what's going to go into the tank every time. And that's how these systems maintain themselves so that they'll have the proper drawdown they're supposed to have, so the pump's not out here short cycling, kicking on, kicking off, kicking on, kicking off. And then you see the air volume control WJ type. As this pump puts air into the tank, every single time it comes on, it's going to keep filling up with air, and this float is designed to release the air as it needs to whenever it gets too much air inside the system, guys. So this is why I say this is how a galvanized tank maintains itself, and it's why we use them. So with this tank, any sulfur smell that's in the water here is not gonna, they're not gonna have any problems with it, because as soon as that sulfur goes into this tank, it's gonna go up to where the oxygen is. It takes a lot of that sulfur smell out where you don't have that issue. So again, I'm gonna manually push this in. We're gonna pretend like we got water running out there through the filter. You can hear it, but I'm gonna manually push this in, guys, and you'll hear the air bubbles. There it is. Every single time. And then when this pump goes to kick off, you're going to hear the air again. Just like it's supposed to work. These systems are simple, awesome setups when hooked up the right way. They'll maintain themselves. Just got to have them maintained every year, every 2 years. Have these systems looked at, and you'll get the 20, 30, 35 years out of these systems like you're supposed to, guys. So Russell Robinson Water Well Service. On to the next one.